Hi guys, it is Bree, and today I want to share with you all everything that I have made in January, specifically crocheted. So way back when I used to do crochet podcasts, and then I just stopped, because I was crocheting here and there, but never enough to like show. At least that's what I felt like. But I want to get back into the swing of things. It's the new year, so I want to kind of share with you all everything that I had made in January. And I'm going to try to keep it up, even if it's a real small amount, but hey, it's like, let's get inspired, you know what I mean? So I went hat crazy in January. For the simple fact is, I didn't know how to do a magic loop. I didn't know how to make a hat. Without using a loom. So I was determined to figure it out, and I did. So I want to share with you all the very first hat that I made. And this is the hat right here. If you can see it, I ran out of yarn. I think this is Big Twist Twinkle from Joann's, but I ran out of yarn and I didn't weave in the ends. But this is what the ruffle looks like, and I will have pictures of what it looks like on, or I could just put it on. I'll just put it on. So this is what this one looks like. It is a ruffle beanie, and it's pretty cute. It's really big though, so I had bought elastic to put in it to kind of like tighten it up. But I just never did. And honestly, I think I'm gonna frog this to use this yarn for something else, because I really like this yarn and it really eats up a whole bunch of yarn. But this is the detail close up. It's very cute, big, big and obnoxious kind of, but I like that. But it just has no structure to it, so I just didn't like that. And yes, this was the very first hat that I did. So it took me forever to get that circled, but not really. Like, a magic loop is honestly not that hard, like, just being honest. I feel like we all make a big deal out of it, but it's really not that big of a deal. And then that was the second hat that I made. The very first hat that I made was this dread beanie. So yeah, this is from Hobby Lobby, and I think it is, I love this yarn in the colorway Be Still, and this is what it is. And there is an online tutorial to make this hat, and I extended mine. I put more rows in it than what the tutorial called for, and it has a drawstring. Absolutely love this. I wear this to work all the time, and it pulls up my hair all the way in it, but and it just bags right there. It is the cutest thing ever, and I'm gonna make another one but in black. So absolutely love this. So this is actually the first one that I made, and then this is the second one that I made. But love this. We'll be making this again. The pattern is very easy to follow. Then I was on a rampage of learning how to make a bucket hat, and this one I'm gonna call it a flop, just because it kind of looks more of like a top hat than an actual bucket hat to me. And this is it right here. And I was learning how to make a bucket hat, so there's that. And then I don't even remember how I did this brim. Honestly, I think, what is this? Double crochets maybe? Yeah, but I don't even know, to be honest. But I don't really like it too much. That's how it looks. Well, I guess it's kind of cute, but I just don't like this part of it. I don't, and there's something about it. I don't think the brim is long enough, so I think I will frog this out. But this was my first try at doing a bucket hat. And then my second attempt, and honestly, I do not like this. At first I did, but I didn't, and I had got so excited because I had got this granny square yarn from Joann's in the colorway Black Moody Cherry, and this is what it looks like in the skein. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make a hat out of it. But I didn't want to actually do granny squares because I always do granny squares. So I made this, and I just don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. At first I did, but I don't like it. So this is the fourth hat that I did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually frog this, and I'm gonna make an actual granny square hat with a wavy brim. So this was my second attempt at doing a bucket hat. But that's what it looks like. But I am gonna frog this one. And then brings me to 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth hat that I had made in January, and I absolutely love it. And this is Red Heart Latte, I think Latte Spice, in the colorway Latte Spice, and I absolutely love this. It's a granny stitch hat, and and of course it's gonna be weird because I got this headband on, but I'll wear this all the time, and I love it. This is such a cute hat, and there is a video tutorial on how to make this, and I love the edging on the brim. I just love everything about it. But I actually made this hat twice because the very first time my hook size was too big and this hat was huge. So I did it again, and I downsized my crochet hook, and it just fits so wonderfully. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So now we're at hat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after this one was a success, I started having good success with my hats. So I made this one for my mom, and this is so cute. And this is Hobby Lobby's yarn. Trying to remember what colorway it is. Honestly, I don't remember. I didn't save the ball band for this one, but this is Hobby Lobby, and it's similar to this one that I have. This one's like black, white, and gray, and this one is 2 different types of blue with a black strand plied to it, and it's really good. My circle in the middle is really good. Love this hat. I did really good with this one. So this was hat number 6. And then after that, I wanted to try something different. So I made a cat beanie. And yes, I made a cat beanie. It's cute. Like I said, I'll do proper pictures. But I made a cat beanie, which is basically just a rectangle sewed up. And this is the color that it is. This, if you can see, it's got shimmers in it. And this yarn is from Hobby Lobby. It's, again, I love this yarn, and don't remember, I didn't have a ball band for this because I was just using what was left of this yarn. So yeah, so it's the cat beanie. So that is hat number 7. Then what did I do? I went on and made my mom another hat, bucket hat, and this is in, I love this yarn, Ivory Tweed. You can't see my joins there, but that's okay. So it turned out really good. It's cute. She wanted a white one, It is a tweed yarn, so it has some specks, if you can see, hopefully. It's not picking up. There it is. You can see it's got some specks of brown and black in there, and it's a very neutral hat. She wears it all the time. So that is hat number 8. And then I made another hat for myself. This is kind of a different construction. It's more closed, where the other ones was more of a granny stitch. This one is solid, and I love this hat too. I wear this one all the time. It's so cute. It's so cute. And yeah, I love the brim on it. It's very cute, very cute. So I made this one, and this was in the colorway Royalty from I Love This Yarn. So absolutely love this one. And for this one, I followed a online tutorial as well. And that was 8 hats. I did a 9th hat, but I gifted that to my friend, so I don't have that to show. So that was basically and I will have to say, okay, so that was basically all of my finished objects that I had did in January. And then I will show you some of my whips, my work in progresses. So I have 3 crochet ones and 1 knitted one. So for one project is a project that I had been having in my crafting closet for forever, and I was honestly tired of having so much yarn, so much unused stash of things, you know, as far as crafting goes. So I'm trying to work down my stash, and I had found this pattern. It is the Modern Metro. It's kind of like a sweater type of vibe, and that's what it looks like. I had bought this off of Blueprint when Blueprint was called Blueprint, but now it is called Craftsy. So again, because it was Craftsy before. But yeah, this one, and it is done in a stitch that I never heard of before. So it works up in 2 panels, and I have finished the very first panel for a size medium, and it is very long. It's like this, because I guess it's gonna fold over in the front like that, but this is what it looks like. It is a tweed yarn, and it is very, very cool. It's very thick, and this stitch, if you can see, it is a single knit stitch, and it's very, very stretchy, very, very stretchy. So I love it. I think it's gonna look nice. Now I just have to do the back panel on here. I have to do the back panel. So I will be working on that soon. And the yarn is from Sprightly, and it is a worsted weight yarn, 74% acrylic, 20% wool, and 6% viscose. And it is in the colorway Gray Owl, and that's what it looks like there. You can see that. It's in Gray Owl. Here it is. So I will be working on that, and that is for myself. And then the second whip that I have is a pattern I downloaded from Hobby, and let me get the page. It is the what is this? Horizon Children's Cardigan. It's basically a hexagon cardigan, size for a kid, and this pattern is free on Hobie's website. It's very, very cute. So I started it and then I got sidetracked with everything else, so I kind of stopped, but I'll show you my progress on it, and I am making it for my niece. So hopefully I get it done, but I'm making it big just in case I don't get it done in time. She can wear it for next year. I don't have much of it. I just started it, so we're not going to talk about it. But I'm doing it in this Lion Brand mandala cake, and it is in the colorway Valkyrie, and it is a 3-weight yarn. So it looks like mandala. And I've had this yarn in my stash for years, absolute years. So I have that. And then the last whip that I am going to do, I gotta figure out what to do with this yarn. I literally, I guess I bought this from Mary Maxim. Don't remember ever buying anything off of Mary Maxim, but clearly I did because I have stuff in my craft closet from it. And it is this, what is this? Cow. It's the Cozy Cow, but it is made out of Lion Brand homespun stripes, and I don't like this yarn. I've tried to do it, and it's basically you're alternating 2 different colors, this color and this color, and I don't like the way it looks. I don't like it. So I gotta figure out what to use with this. So if you know of anything to do with homespun, please let me know. I don't like it, but I just want to use it up and make something, preferably a scarf or something that uses chunky yarn. I don't know, but I'm going to crochet it, and I even upsized my crochet hook, and it's a no for me. But I'm gonna figure out something to use. I bought really big knitting needles, so maybe I could just do just a simple knitted scarf, like a garter stitch scarf, you know. Yeah, we'll see about that, but that's what I'm attempting. And then the very last thing is from this knitting class that I had purchased off of Blueprint, aka Craftsy, years ago. And it's when I wanted to learn how to knit, and you learn these 3 projects. This one is the first one, so I am doing that. And I know for a fact I sewed these 2 colors of the yarn and this one. I know I sewed it because I sewed a whole bunch of yarn, and I still have so much that's vacuum sealed up. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna work my craft stash down. But I'm gonna find a different substitute because I still got tons of yarn. But I'll show you what that looks like. And I have these Knitter's Pride interchangeable knitting needles, and I am using S size 7, US 7, and this is what it is for the fingerless gloves. It is, okay, let me see if I can say this right. Knit, stitch, garter stitch, back to knit again. So that's what it looks like. And it is knit flat and gonna be sewn up. So it's pretty good. It's kind of wonky there, but for my very first time, I think that's pretty good. And the bottom is pretty straight. So I will be doing that. And that is everything that I have finished in January and that I am working on now. And I'm sure I will sneak some other things in there because I get sidetracked a lot, and sometimes I just want a very small fun project I can do while I watch TV. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below what you're working on or what you have crocheted recently, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye. Also, I'm doing this thing where I want to save all of the label bands or ball bands, whatever you want to call them, from my yarn to see how much yarn that I had used up in my stash. And I had saved this up. This is all the yarns that I had finished in January, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's red heart, 6, and 7. And clearly I have so much Hobby Lobby yarn because I love it. It's very soft, and this is from Hobby Lobby too. It's very, very soft. So I will be collecting these, and then I'm gonna see overall how much yarn I've used up this year from my stash. So I wanna get down. I don't wanna have no yarn in my stash. I wanna go to the store and get the yarn that I need for each project, or order it online. That's what I want. I'm trying to be minimal in 2024. Okay guys, so I also wanted to share with you what I made in February. It's not much. I did make this knitted head wrap, and I made it on my Addy king size knitting machine. I did use Hobby Lobby yarn, and I just decided to pull out that knitting machine because it's been put up for a while, so I'm gonna, start using that again. But I was wearing this head wrap in the beginning of the video, and I absolutely love it. Just need to make it a little bit bigger for myself, so I gifted it to my mom. And then I made this easy textured washcloth that I found the pattern on Ravelry. So I hope you enjoyed.